Hello and welcome to this episode of Follow the Boat.
Yeah, hello and welcome. So Jamie, what are we going to do in this episode? Will we actually go sailing, do you think?
Indeed we are. We actually get to shake those sails out and we're going to go sailing.
Hurrah!
So without further ado, let's stop the chat and let's crack on, shall we?
Get on with it.
So here we are on a Sunday morning and Liz is hard at work. What are you doing, Liz?
I'm cleaning the engine because the raw water pump was spraying, so we've got some salt water around the place, so just putting loads of detergent water on, mopping it all up, trying to get rid of all the salt. That's the gearbox, and I'll work backwards to the flexible coupling.
And why are we doing this?
Why?
Yeah.
Do you mean from the point of view of the problem that we had earlier?
No, what's happening next?
Ah, well, the reason we are doing this, in fact I should have done it earlier, but we're going today. We're leaving the marina. Hurrah!
Yeah, so we've been in the marina for about 5 days and we're just getting things ready. So today it's just a little motor sail around sort of west and then north up to Telaga. So while Liz sorts out upstairs, just filling up the water tanks, making sure everything is lashed down, I've dug out our old logbook. Haven't written in this for 13 odd months. And here we are. Post refit 2015. So I've just put a couple of entries in, leaving PSS boatyard, coming over to Bass Harbour, and here we are on the 15th, ready to leave. Okay Liz, so we're going to let off the port bow line first because there's no tension on it.
Yeah.
And probably the starboard bow, and then we'll just rely on the springs and hopefully Neil will come along and help us. Okay crew, are we ready?
Yeah.
There's still a bit of wind, but we'll see what happens when we go back. We'll see where we end up.
Let's just do it, shall we?
Yeah, let's just do it. Our wits are being tested. As soon as we come out of the marina, we've got fishing flags everywhere. And then if you can see those guys over there, they're hauling in their nets in between the two red flags. And as Liz says, there's an air show coming up. There's no wind, so we've put the autopilot on.
We've got old hooks, so I'm just trying to clean them up as best I can. Really, I need to get some new ones and clean these. I'm not stupid for fishing.
What's just happened?
We've just turned the engine off. Before that, we put 3 sails up, and now we're sailing. But more importantly, I put the fishing line out.
The sound of sailing. So, engine's off, and finally, after over a year, we're getting to hear the sound that we live for. And that's this sound here of the waves gently lapping a clean hull. So we've still got a problem with the head sail. So at the moment, all we've got out is the staysail. And so that's the smaller sail at the front, and of course the main and the mizzen. And I'm happy to say, with Esper's clean bum, we've got, let's see, we've got 10 knots of wind. And we're doing 4 knots speed over ground, which for the small head sail is pretty good. So, you know, once we sort out that Yankee, the big front sail, then we should be back up to our normal speed. But hey, we're pretty happy with this. It's perfect conditions, flat calm sea, fantastic view, and all we need now is Liz to catch that fish for the barbie.
Well, I'm sorry to say I never did catch that fish, but we continued to enjoy our gentle sail up towards Telaga. Meanwhile, Jamie catches up with our old friends John and Cheryl aboard sailing yacht Seamist, who are at anchor outside Telaga.
Seamist, this is Esper. How are you doing?
Jamie, I just was thinking of you fellas and wondered, is the breeze working for you?
Can you see us?
I thought I might be able to see you there, I wasn't sure.
Okay, well, we've only got the staysail out because we've still got the problem with the head sail, but we've got about 10 knots of wind and doing 4 knots, which is not bad on the one small sail.
That's for sure. I thought that you might get a little bit out of it, not quite the angle you'd prefer, but that's good. It saves burning up the fuel.
Yeah, exactly, and it gets us back into the swing of things because you realise it's been over a year.
That long, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Anyway, I was going to say that the fuel is a lot cheaper here than up in Thailand, so make sure your tank is full when you head off.
Yeah, that's a confirmatory. We'll be coming in tomorrow to refuel, but we'll be swinging by your way probably, I don't know, in about an hour or so. And I hear it's quite busy over there.
Well, it's not busy out where we are, because we're anchored outside. There's not enough depth for us inside of the 2 man-made islands there in that lagoon. So we're anchored outside. There's probably 6 other boats out here where we are, I guess. But it has been a bit busy with all the stuff with this maritime and aeronautical exhibition that's going on. There's been a bunch of planes and seacraft and so on buzzing around.
Yeah, they're building up to it. I think the big day for the public's on the 19th.
Jamie continues to chat with John of Sailing Yacht Seamist about the air show as Esper makes her way towards Telaga on the northwest corner of Langkawi. Telaga sits at the foot of the Machincang mountain range that houses the famous Langkawi Cable Car. With Esper anchored outside the 2 man-made islands, our friends Terry and Jayne anchor 200 metres away. Enticed by the prospect of cold beer, they swim over in the warm waters.
We should tell you, when Jayne was last in the water a couple of months ago when she came out to visit, she got this really nasty jellyfish sting. It's so bad actually, that happened 3 months ago and it's still scabbing over. We did warn her, there's lots of jellyfish in the water now, but she doesn't care. Well done, Terry.
You made it then.
Hey!
Helicopters and jets continue to practice their aeronautical feats as we watch the sunset. Early next morning, we make our way to Telaga Marina in our dinghy to check out. The pink sunrise catches the tip of the mountains behind as we head towards the dinghy dock. Telaga is one of two places on Langkawi where boats can check in and out. We make our way over to Telaga Harbour Park, which houses the harbour master, immigration and customs. As we wait for the officials to turn up, we spot a display case of confiscated goods, including guns, nude CD covers, fake viagra and carvings of savages with unfeasibly large appendages. With Esper and her crew successfully checked out, we fill up Esper's tanks with diesel and are ready to make the crossing over to the Butang Islands, 25 miles northwest of Langkawi.
So we're ready. We're checked out and we're going to go off to Koh Lipi.
Can't wait! So, it's at the end of the video then?
Well, not quite actually. We've had a few people get in touch with us demanding to know what the interior of Esper actually ended up looking like after our refit, because we haven't really covered it, have we?
No, we haven't. We really should have done that by now. So.
Yeah, so as a special little treat we thought we'd put together a little montage a la Changing Rooms style.
Yeah, Changing Rooms, a famous UK programme, so if you're American you may not know it, but it's good.
Yeah, well, it's a programme that shows you renovation work on houses, and they always end up with a little before and after montage, so that's what we're going to do. So hit the music.
Yeah, enjoy it. thing, but I absolutely love our new floor. Teak all the way through. You probably would have seen, if you saw the refit videos, our friend Pong putting all this lot together and then varnishing it, but it really was worth the wait and all the time that went into it. And what's even better is that the floor in the saloon is enormous. It's like a ballroom because we haven't got the table in. And in fact, we haven't had the table in since we left the boatyard. I like it like this.
There we go, there's Esper's new interior. Hope you like it. Next episode we are actually going to get to Koh Lipi, I think.
We will be in Koh Lipi, promise it.
Okay. And by the way, we just wanted to thank our 2 new patrons who've come on board this week, so thank you very much for your support. And if you'd like to support us, then don't forget to click our Patreon page. Liz, can we have your magic Patreon button, please?
Just press the button and here it is.
And don't forget to
follow the boat.
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 Follow the boat.